vegetarian is easy and delicious. These roasted king oyster mushrooms are seasoned with fragrant spices, super crispy and packed with bold flavor.
The Spice King oyster mushrooms are incredibly flavorful and delicious, absolutely bursting with rich, aromatic goodness. King oyster mushrooms are rich in protein and dietary fiber, which help boost immunity. King oyster mushroom is low in fat and calories. They're an ideal choice for a healthy diet. King oyster mushroom packed with vitamins and minerals. They support better metabolism. Welcome to subscribe my channel and save this recipe so you may refer back when you need this recipe. Ingredient: king oyster mushrooms, herbs seasoning. This spice blend is perfect for marinating king oyster mushrooms. We're obsessed. Just sharing our love, not sponsored. King oyster mushrooms don't need washing, just wipe the surface with a damp cloth to preserve their natural flavor. Overwashing makes them waterlogged. Gentle cleaning helps retain their aroma. Cut king oyster mushrooms into angled chunks before air frying for the ultimate crispy outside and tender inside. The uneven surfaces of angled chunk help spices cling better, making every bite flavorful. When roasted or air-fried, king oyster mushrooms develop a surprisingly chicken-like fibrous texture. Toss the mushrooms in a big bowl with spices. They'll marinate evenly and soak up all those delicious flavors. The spice flavor of ayam rempa is rich and complex, typically featuring turmeric, cumin, coriander, and garlic as the main base, delivering a savory and mildly spicy taste. Its lingering aftertaste carries a Southeast Asian-style sweetness, interwoven with aromatic spices. King oyster mushrooms, marinated for 30 minutes, fully absorb the spices, delivering a rich and robust flavor. Their meaty texture soaks up the aromatic marinade, making every bite savory and fragrant. Once cooked, they offer a bold, umami-packed taste with complex layers and a lingering spicy finish. Mixing wheat flour, cornstarch, and rice flour together as a coating results in perfectly crispy fried food. Classic ratio for crispy version is 50% wheat flour plus 30% cornstarch plus 20% rice flour. Wheat flour builds the base structure, creating a golden crunchy shell after frying. Cornstarch reduces gluten, adding crispiness and a lighter texture. Rice flour enhances crunchiness and prolongs the crisp duration. Let the breaded king oyster mushrooms rest for 5 minutes to allow the coating to hydrate, ensuring better adhesion. A light second coating after resting creates an extra crispy texture. The result, a golden, crunchy shell with juicy tenderness inside. Perfection. Resting refers to letting breaded ingredients sit briefly, allowing the coating to absorb moisture and become slightly tacky. Science: moisture activates starch gelatinization, forming a crispy lattice when heated. Once the marinated king oyster mushrooms are arranged on the baking tray, they're ready to go into the oven. Before putting them in the oven, remember to drizzle the oil evenly. This helps the king oyster mushrooms caramelize slightly and crisp up perfectly. Adjust the oven temperature and timing based on your own oven. A simple method is to start baking at 190 degrees Celsius or 200 degrees Celsius, 375 degrees Fahrenheit or 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 15 minutes. Then flip and continue roasting. 15 minutes in, your mushrooms should be fragrant and golden crisp. Time to flip them for even cooking. For the second round, roast at 200 degrees Celsius for 100 degrees Fahrenheit for about 5 minutes, but remember to adjust based on your oven's performance. Golden, crispy, and piping hot, time to savor the perfect roasted mushrooms. Loved this recipe? Share your results. Once you try these crispy, flavor-packed mushrooms, they'll become your new favorite. Spicy fried chicken is a high-calorie dish marinated with blended spices and deep-fried. Switching to king oyster mushrooms maintains bold spice flavors while slashing grease intake. Their meaty texture fries to a crispy exterior with juicy tenderness, offering a cleaner taste than chicken. King oyster mushrooms, zero cholesterol, low fat with high fiber, better for heart health. Flavor magic. Mushrooms absorb spices like a sponge, delivering intensified taste when baked, air-fried. Marinate mushrooms with your favorite fried chicken spices, all the flavor, none of the guilt. vs. Spicy fried chicken versus spicy fried king oyster mushrooms. Brief comparison. Fried chicken, chicken high protein, contains animal fat. Fried mushrooms, king oyster mushrooms low calorie, plant-based fiber. Fried chicken, crispy outside, juicy inside, greasy. Fried mushrooms, crunchy outside, chewy inside, light and non-greasy. Fried chicken, high calories, high cholesterol. Fried mushrooms, low fat, zero cholesterol, rich in polysaccharides. Fried chicken, spices plus meaty aroma, bold flavor. Fried mushrooms, spices plus umami savor, fresher layers. Chicken requires precise all temperature to avoid burnt exterior, raw interior. Mushrooms can be baked, air-fried, using 70% less oil. Summary, the mushroom version keeps all the spicy fun of fried chicken while ditching the guilt, truly guilt-free indulgence. The vegan king oyster mushroom version cuts 60% calories versus fried chicken, with zero cholesterol and high fiber for easy digestion. Using the same spice blend, mushrooms absorb flavors more intensely for bold taste without greasiness. Replace chicken with king oyster mushroom with all the crispy satisfaction of mock chicken plus whole food nutrition. My channel will also start sharing how I find vegetarian recipes that are suitable for vegan like me when eating out. If you are a meatless person like me, then there is no problem with putting it in your eating out diary. Vegetarianism can be divided into the following categories, and their differences are briefly summarized. Vegan, do not consume any animal products, including meat, fish, eggs, milk, honey, etc. Avoid using animal products such as leather and wool. Lacto-vegetarian, do not eat meat or fish, but eat eggs and dairy products such as milk and cheese. Lacto-vegetarian, do not eat meat, fish, eggs, but eat dairy products such as milk and sourdough. For vegetarian, do not eat meat, fish, dairy products, but eat eggs. Pescatarian, do not eat red meat or poultry but eat fish, seafood, and may also eat eggs and milk. Flexitarian, mainly vegetarian, occasionally eat a small amount of meat or fish, without strict restrictions. Religious, cultural vegetarianism such as Buddhist vegetarianism and Hindu vegetarianism may prohibit the consumption of specific meats such as beef, pork, or 5 pungent vegetables such as onions and garlic. Main difference: whether eggs, milk, fish are included, and the degree of strictness. Veganism is the strictest, and flexitarianism is the most relaxed. Try to start with 1 meat-free day. Weekly small steps create big impacts. Heal the planet. Each vegan meal slashes 50% carbon footprint and saves water. Your fort protects forests and wildlife habitats. Kindness matters. Choosing veggies means saying yes to compassion, reducing farmed animal suffering with every bite. Boost your health. Plant-based meals packed with fiber and antioxidants cut heart disease risks, leaving you energized and glowing. I share delicious recipes every day, so don't miss it. Thanks for watching. See you in next video.